participate or they can involve in the activities. They can communicate. They can share their problems or their facts or their truths together. So that's why they're gonna feel more relaxed or more friendly to each other. They understand each other, so they feel good in doing something in the next step. So here, number 4. Why do we have to comply these eye-breaking activities with our class? In here, there are 3 main reasons that we should know. The first one, they don't have to create a relaxed environment where students share ideas and participate more fully in the class. Yeah. And the second one, it is about encouraging students to share ownership for the learning environment of the class. And the third one, it should be about building rapport among students and foster a productive learning environment. Yeah, so the first one, it is easy to understand. When the students, they know each other, they can share their truths, their ideas together, so they're gonna feel like each other, or they understand each other. So they're gonna easy to be involved. And this one, encourage them to share ownership. Example, like can be the possession that they should know about each other because they are friends. And the last one, rapport. This one, like a good communication between can be teachers and also students as well. Example, like when you have a good communication with your sister, with your students, like they feel like you. They want to study with you because they understand you, they know how you teach, the way you teach them, the style that you use, and then they will want to study with you. Yeah, it should be all for this one. Yeah, and anyway, there are 2 quotes that over there. So this one is, everyone you will meet. Yeah, so everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't. So what does it mean? Okay, so for my idea or my prospect, I think that this quote just wants to tell us that even though we are skilled or we have a lot of knowledge, but we shouldn't be too proud of ourselves. We should be humble and try to learn from the other people, because no one is perfect. And even though we know how to do this, it doesn't mean that one doesn't know how to do that, and that one doesn't know the other things that is better.
I have one.
Yeah, please.
Because I know the author, that's why. Bill Nye is a scientist from America. He has his own TV show. He's a creator, not just a creator, a scientist, marketing expert on creating stuff, right? So my theory, my definition of that is, when you say everyone you meet knows something you don't, it's people we cross paths in our journey, right?
Yes.
Either we bestow knowledge or we learn something. We gain from them. As a teacher, we bestow knowledge upon students. As a student, they bestow knowledge on us in a different form or matter, like such as a new teacher, you will not know how have the patience to deal with students. But as time goes by, student will teach you to become patient in a way they teach us subliminally or subtlety that we don't even know that they're teaching us. Thinking because we're a teacher, we're supposed to give knowledge, not the students. But at the same time, vice versa, we both trade knowledge in some form or manner. So that's what my definition is.
Yeah, thank you so much for your ideas. Okay, this one is the last quote. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Yeah, this one is the fact. Example like, it is so meaningful, okay? Example like, the case or the situation is so serious, you try your best to solve it, to deal with it. you try so and hard, but you still cannot make it better. So you need to accept the truth. Or even we can use face the music. Yeah. But however, we need to do it like by heart and by intelligently or wisely thinking. Yeah. So this one for me. And it should be, yeah, but let me wrap up or make a short summary for that. So in total, our content should be my content. There are 4 points that we should consider. The first one it is about the definition of ice-breaking activity. And the second one, what are the ice-breaking activities? And the third one, it is practicing for being better. And the last one, it is about why do we need to apply those for our class. So the first one, ice-breaking activity is just referred to an activity or a game that we use in order to encourage or touch people together in order to let them feel relaxed or friendly to each other. And the example of ice-breaking activities, there are a lot, as you see over there. Like we have number 1, just 1 line, and the next one can be like 2 truths and a lie and more. And if you would like to be sure with those, Google can help you. Please go through that and check more, and especially you should read the description, how to play each one in order to apply it. Yeah, and the sample over there, like there are 4 conversations between 8 people. Like we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the lies there are 4, and the truth there are 8. And the last one, also the reason why we should comply those. There are 3 main reasons. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you so much for your sharing, and you just do it for yesterday, and then you have done a great job, and we appreciate it so much before you leave, but you have something to share with us, and thank you for your effort, and I just want to have, or just want to hear something from the listener. Do you have any question, or do you have any comment for the sharing?
Yeah, please, feel free.
I think we learn more for this activity, right?
For me, I used to do like this one, but it's not the same way. For my student, I tell them like give 3 full facts about them, but only 1 line. Like example, I can swim, and another one, it can be I like something and another thing, and then tell for the whole classmates what is the fact one, like the untrue answer or whatever, so they can know each other well. It's quite similar, but in different way, I think.
Yeah. Thank you. Any question? If you don't have question, William will ask back.
Yes.
Thường chắc bắt từ ở đây thì. Any question, teacher? William, you can point and ask what is eye breaking.
Okay, let me clarify something like that. Actually, the purpose of doing so, like the first one, we just want to share something to our teachers, and the next one, we would like all the teachers to be the judges, like just the directors can have the presenter to be better. Like no one is perfect, so when we make mistake, our teacher is the mistake, we can learn from our mistake. So this is so good. Like don't feel that he is not good, I'm afraid to tell him his mistake. It's not that good. Yeah. And now let me ask just one. It is about definition of ice-breaking activity.
Before you ask, I think that if you give us a little bit more specific about ice breaking, like when we should use this eye-breaking model, because we have different situations with the students, such as for the first day of the orientation, we meet the new student, you can suggest some eye-breaking activity, and the other part, such as every day, like we know each other already, but before we start our lesson, we should have some eye-breaking to attract the student to involve together and come back and set their mind to go to the point of our lesson, and then we can go to warm up and start the lesson. I think if you suggest and provide us those information, it's really more clear than just give the definition and just give some model and ask us to see some practice. But if you tell us this goal point or this model is suitable for use this time and this time, it will be clear because we have different level of teaching, and also our student or our understanding of the way of presentation is different also, because we have EK teacher, primary, and now you are the secondary teacher. For higher level, it's more easy to understand. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, teacher, for your good suggestions. I guess so. Because I think so. Actually, I can announce that or tell honestly that this presentation is not that complete. It's just a half-baked. Because I have short time to do it, but I accept should be my weakness. Actually, I should tell, like you said, like when should we use them? Like when we first start our new term, when the students haven't known each other yet. And example, like when the students they are feel bored of learning, they have no feeling to focus or to study with you. So you should play a game like this in order to draw their attention to our lesson plan. Thank you. Any questions, please? Because like we don't really have much time more, so we should.
I have a suggestion.
I will text to you later.
Please. Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
lead us to play a game
Really?
about breaking? Yes.
In order to play that, we need a piece of paper, and more we may spend about 8 or 9 minutes in order to do so, I guess. But now, in order to be easy, we just speak or talk to each other, right? Okay, so now we need one answerer and another one is the asker, right? So the answerer needs to provide the answer to the questions that the asker asks. Yeah, and make sure that the answerer please include one line in your answer. Okay. And for the asker should be flexible and be able to find the questions that the answer might be more than one choice or more than one answer. Example like starting how many or how long, etc. Like, yes. So now we may follow the simple that the question before that, like just one line. I mean, can be 2 truths or 2 facts over there and one line. So in total it is 3. Okay, so now please, anyone ask her?
You want me to tell a
I
lie?
can't
I can
imagine.
tell a lie right now.
Okay, please, we follow that. But before we do that, make sure that you get or know how to do that.
So may I know the exact years,
Yes.
yes, of the kid that you can apply this activity? Can we apply it into 3 years old kids?
It's so hard for me.
Actually, for me, I think can be no, but in case like the ability of the student, they are so
Yeah.
clever, so they might do, but we may use the game that is easier than this, like easy to get how to do. So we should.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Okay, so Teacher Vachna, may I ask you, like, would you like to be the asker or the answer?
No, I think I'm not sure about the flow of playing this
Okay.
game as well.
Yeah. So Teacher Vachna, may you move to the slide. One more.
Okay, for the definition and also the activity, I think that it would be better if Bunliep drop the slide into our group, okay? Is it okay or not?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, okay. And then for the weekend, you can invite him to the coffee shop or someplace.
How about the white hair?
It's okay. Yeah.
How about do it through the zone, where your neighbor do it in the river?
I like the fishing. Next time, call me too.
Okay, you'll be there.
Yeah. Đặt chăn múc nhúc của bác. Okay, thank you for.
God bless you.
Oh, question, when you gonna marry? I have one sister in the state.
No, we have a sister. You know, he mentioned in the conducting, the sister, he also have.